Moto number 2 of the one. David Bailey's. We get set for Moto number 2 now. After winning at Jeremy McGrath, let's see what he can do with the whole shot here. And it's Emig, Jeff Emig. Here's our leader right now out of the box, Jeff Emig. And he's got a Kawasaki teammate right behind him before Jeremy McGrath has a chance, trying to pull up on the Kawasaki's.
When that first lap, Emig was gone. He had a pretty good lead. Now they've closed back up. I think Hughes feels the pressure from...
Here comes Jeremy, moving into second place. Can he hold on to it? Great bar-to-bar battle.
It looked like they kind of locked elbows there. Make a statement in the 250 class.
Right now, the crowd is anticipating now. How fast can Jeremy catch up with Jeff Emig?
And as they went over the jump, they both sort of steered away from each other, but that was close.
Emig number 1, Jeremy McGrath number 2 as Jeremy has his sights on the number 2 bike right now. And look at that, a golf clap.
Signal to Jeremy before this lap was you own him.
Well, yeah, he feels pretty confident right now, and their lap times are almost 4 seconds faster. Jeff, I'm not sure if he didn't seem like he could hold on the first moto, and pace being up, to be interesting to see if he can hold on. Jeremy's strong. He knows he can run this pace the whole 30 come.
Skip Norfolk never at a loss for words, David.
No, he's always got the good response, and he's smart. You know, it's a good team. These guys, any place on the racetrack where he's really that much faster than Emig. And Emig's going to have to make a mistake. He made a little one right there. Still not enough.
He had enough power to come from the outside and seal off Jeremy.
He came up short there. We saw Hughes bottom out there and pull it off. I mean, if he crashed there, he must have came up way short. And, you know, we know how many injuries he's had to those arms, and they have to take a beating on an impact like that.
Back out in front, it's Emig number 2 and Jeremy McGrath number 1. And Jeremy unable to really show him a wheel yet as they come over the finish line jump.
McGrath is going to pull out everything he can. And what I was beginning to say on that strategy is that if McGrath moves around Emig right now, that gives Emig a chance to retaliate. And he will, believe me. And if McGrath thinks he's faster somewhere on the racetrack, he might be smart to save that till the last lap and not give Emig a chance. My neck for 30 minutes, and it's no fun. McGrath trying to use the inside to get up that elevator jump.
Oh, that gives Emig a big advantage. Emig able to double.
I mean, he's always in the lead after the first couple of laps. Look how clean Emig is.
Emig really accelerating through there. Brakes hard to take the tight turn. McGrath is not having an easy time of it staying up with him, especially if he doesn't take the double on the...
You know, when you do that, the momentum is all yours. And if he loses this here today, that momentum, it's only one race, Art, but that's all it takes for that momentum to shift. And he's got to get around Emig to keep that. Right here is a crucial. Now, he jumps it, so he's going to stay in contact, but still kind of gets stuck out there on that outside line. So he loses a little bit of time, regardless of the fact that he still jumped that. Mechanic's looking on, just crossing his fingers. That's about all he can do. There's nothing Mechanic can do now. That bike's going to hold up. McGrath, though, putting the pressure on.
This is breathtaking for the fans to see this duel all the way, race long. Emig making the move. McGrath's mechanic, Skip Norfolk, and he's with Davey.
Skip, it seems like every time Jeremy gets close enough to take a shot at Jeff, something happens. Either he doesn't do the uphill jump or Emig moves over on him.
Yeah, well, he's trying to inside line back here on that, what they call the elevator, I guess, and it's pretty hard and slick, and you just got to commit. And I hope he's trying to set him up for something in there. So, you know, it's way past the halfway. We're down to 3 laps left. He's got to make it happen now, or it's not going to.
Close, if not closer, for any hopes at all at pushing Emig into a mistake.
Over the finish line jump, it's boom, boom. It's that close, and here comes Jeremy McGrath to the inside, but Emig just enough steam to take into that first turn out in front. He cuts inside. McGrath goes wide. It's looking like bar to bar. McGrath makes the pass. Oh, with less than 2 laps remaining. And Emig comes back. Emig hits him and goes down. So Jeremy McGrath is handed a gift.
And now, boy, what a relief. Emig gets going. He's got some things bent on his bike. But I think they got enough of a lead over Hughes where he'll be able to hang on to second place. But there's Jeff Stanton, a couple of fans. McGrath on a day that's not muddy. Got to be a great feeling. About 50 yards to go to the finish.
Up the hill, he can see the checkered flag waving as he crosses the finish line. Jeremy McGrath, his 7th straight moto win if you go back to last year.
Congratulations on another Gatorback win. This is your 2nd year in the row in 250 class in the 3rd of your career, right?
Yeah, I think so. I run one here on 125. So, yeah, I'm stoked. That was a long, hard fight in the second moto between Jeff and I. And, you know, I guess when push came to shove, I was out in front.
And so the undefeated season goes on.
Yeah, it's good so far. I want to take it on into next week. We have Daytona, and if I ride this strong in Daytona, I'll be really happy.
Congratulations, Jeremy.
Thanks a lot.
It's like for 30 minutes you had him right where you want him. What happened?
You know, this turnout here by the start, I was riding the inside, and I wasn't the fastest up in this section, and Jeremy was really fast, through the upper section. And when I came through my usual berm there on the inside, it was all blown out, and it kind of, I kind of lost all my drive coming out of the turn, and then that's when McGrath got on the outside of me there.
And what about in the next corner when you fell?
Well, the next corner, I went to get him back right away, and I mean, I just lost traction on the rear end, I guess. I mean, basically, that's all that happened.